Today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in mini motorways. This one is set in Vancouver. It is the week of the 28th of July. Weekly choices are doubled fun. Tunnels require double the amount of road tiles. Sure. Start with no bridges. Normally start with bridges. I guess it's an immediate problem here with this guy. So I can do that the other way too. Clear way to replace that as we get bridges sort of straight through on that side. I've been to Vancouver before. I don't remember the last time I played this level. I don't even think I remember that there was a Vancouver level. I went to Vancouver for a couple of days and then drove south to Bellingham, Washington, and then the Alaska Marine Highway up the Alaskan coast to stopping at what? Ketchikan, Talkeetna, Juneau. Ultimately getting to... oh, what's it called? Like closest place to... Whittier? Whittier, the closest place to Anchorage that you can get to by the water. Absolutely beautiful. We're even getting double the road tiles each week. So the double the tiles in tunnels, where I'm not even sure if there are tunnels in Vancouver. Probably won't come up very much. Well, what I think also we can do here is we can separate these two guys off those ones and do that. This is really where it's going to start to sting that we don't have any bridges. So we're just going to start by giving these guys a motorway. But here's our bridge out that way. Get these two guys to go this way to connect to him. Get these guys to cut across that way. Our bridges. We can sneak that in there. So let's do that. I obviously do want to give these guys the bridge to make that slightly shorter too. We just have to wait. Get more bridges. But the fact that we're getting two of everything is a nice little luxury. I do like it when I've got a level that sort of has a flow where all the roads are flowing in the same way. Really interesting that there's a no-touchy zone between all of the factories being in this area and all the houses being outside of that. Two more bridges, so we can just go that. So what we're gonna have to do here, I think, is turn these two guys around. Get rid of that. And then have these guys go... Alright. Get enough bridges, we can have guys like this just make that connection. And in fact, what we can do is we can get rid of that, and we can do that. Now they're separate again. not sure about the layout that I've done there, because possibly what we could do is this. And it just means that the closest guy is closer. It's 2 squares to this guy's 1, so that means that we put out his closest, our slightly closer, so we'll go that way. Alright. First house in the Northern Territories. I think that there's a clear path that these guys can take with a bridge, but for the time being they're just going to be a motorway community. It does feel like the sort of level that is going to let us score real big. We're going to have a lot of motorways because it's a double everything. We could end up with 18. All right. Let's drop this down a tiny bit. And let's get these two guys. Flip around that way. Sneak a roundabout into there. Get those guys to go there. Let's get green to now cut under. Get rid of that road. We'll get no, I think maybe we'll get them to face the same way. That's how it works. And then we'll take these two guys, and they can have. Are you not allowing a motorway to be placed? There we go. Thank you. Now, don't have any more bridges, so I guess we're just going to keep our eye on that. Because we can actually separate these two greens out pretty easily too and give them both 3 houses. We just need a second bridge for them. Gotta make sure we get real liberal now. Motorways too. It seems like we're going to end up with a fair few of them. Okay, so I'm going to bounce that guy across that way, I guess. Gonna have to figure out something for this purple at the top too, because he's got, like, his 2 cars are going absolute overtime. So, I think that these 2 guys should take on that job. And no, this one guy by himself. Go look after him for now. Because we now got that extra bridge back from doing that. Take these 3 guys. guy is very overwhelmed, so let's give him that support. Yeah, so we're going to take out that bridge. Get these two guys to motorway there. And then we're going to get two guys, support him. There's a second green where we needed support down here. We have 4 bridges now as well, so these two guys he can go be his cover if he needs it. And so this goes that way, and we can get this guy to turn around. Have these two guys. Hold for a second, guys. We're out of control. Now, I've actually changed my mind on this real quick. We should have these 4 guys as the closer points. This orange, red, whichever. And the already long motorway can go to the 4 guys further away. It's yellow circular destination down in the middle. He's not really got great coverage. So let's get rid of that roundabout. Let that one guy take care of this guy. Purple is covered in this game. We have 5 destinations now. 3 is the most of anyone else. No, we got 4 pink. So many road tiles. Give that guy a little support. You can see this guy's not up to anything good. No real way to sneak anything in there. So just drop like those guys up that way. Okay. Let's try and make sense of what we got going on in this little corner. So if we get rid of that and that, gonna have those two guys go straight through. This guy here can then have that route, and these two guys be the coverage for that location. Also, I mean, we can do like a join like that as well. You can see they're operating in an auxiliary fashion, so they don't need kind of support. What we can do then is we can take... Oh, these guys don't even have to go as high anymore. Great. That's perfect coverage for this guy. So... need to get some more pink down to support this guy. What we can do is take this one guy, send him that way. Then this guy goes like that. Okay, we've got so much yellow down here. I was gonna say that we could shift some more guys to help this guy out, but I realize he's got 3 in support down here that he's not even using at this point, so he should be okay. What I think we can do down here too is we can bring these 3 guys south. Drop them this way. Just wait for that last guy to disappear and we'll just claim that same spot. Now this guy here is kind of in need, so let's take these 3 guys and roundabout in there. Then we're going to take these 2 guys, knock them off to send his way. Actually, let's go 3 because that guy's in real bad shape. Then this guy can go up. He can help with this. Put this red here now. So, let's get. This really feels like just a going through the motions level. I don't feel like we've ever been properly challenged. I just feel like at some point it's just going to suddenly explode, fall off a cliff, and it'll be over. Like we've completely underperformed. Those 3 guys can go there. We've now got this real annoying little placement for this guy. We'll turn these 2 guys around. I'm going to claim 1 more guy for them. Send them that way. Then take these 3 green. Let them go. I can't get them to go up and around because we don't have any bridges. But we've got these 2 guys here. And we've got so many guys that can help this fella out that will him set like that. I don't know how long that guy's been sitting there. And this guy We are going to take that same network that was helping them. They can come down here. Oh, no, we got our bridge back. So we got these guys going that way. Since that can't yet be built, we're just going to build a little path there so those guys can go help out. While that bridge relocates. That bridge is now relocated, so we can get rid of that one. So many purples over here. Whoa. Surprising zoom in. Looks like we're not utilizing these greens in the way that we should. Let's drop these guys back this way. Pull them up through here. And then we'll run them that way. We'll get rid of that. This guy can come down here too. Obviously means that they're going to be at the mercy of those three guys that are looking after them. Until that bridge disappears. Okay, this guy with his 3 houses is not happy. We can fix that by giving him this absolute army of houses that we've got along the bottom. Put it there. We'll do this incrementally. So I'm going to put this there and there. Then I'm going to say get rid of that. Those are all pink is sort of having a moment right now. I'm going to send that guy back that way, and I'm going to get this guy, oh, again, we'd need a, I'm going to send that guy that way, and him that way, and we will give these guys a new bridge that way. I can't tell if they're actually traveling yet, or are they waiting for the other bridge to go away? So they're waiting for the other one to go away, so let's give them back this guy. That's now relocated. This bridge... Oh no, that's fine. That was always relocated. Yeah, that's on the shift. Let's get that guy connected. This pink here also needs some love, so let's send these guys to... there. I think we want to centralize this a little bit more, so let's put those 3 guys together there. Can we get that out? It's really lovely. I don't think we want cars going both ways. I think we do want to just put that there. Up that way. Then we can get rid of that. And just hope that we've got any of our existing pinks that are about to absolutely crash and burn. This guy here is more than okay. So let's take these 2 houses. We're going to run them that way. Then want to get those 4 guys all connected there, and then we'll run them around there so they can all go help him out real quick. This guy here has all sorts of problems though. He's hanging on by a thread because they're all trying to get to the same end as purple. We're just coming out the other side of it, so it looks like we've survived that little pink onslaught. It is really funny that with that, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to relocate this guy to there. Get rid of that one house, and that'll sort of allow purple to flow through a little bit better. This guy's not happy, so it looks like maybe we're about to have green have their own little surge. Almost how few bridges we have. This guy's gonna go, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think that it felt like that was a much easier level, and it just sort of, someone was gonna break, and how many purples I had, I'm really surprised it was one of them. It's relatively, what, midweek at the moment? So, let's see where that puts us, top 3%. It didn't feel like that was a good one. I feel like the top of the world for that one is going to be some real monster scores. I'm surprised it's only 5. 73 is where we're sitting. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later.